So, what does it take for a Boston artist for you to actually deem them as like, okay, we might give you a shot. This is legitimate because it doesn't happen in the city anymore where like artists, I mean, Cousin Stiz was probably the last artist in Boston that actually had a substantial show at a bigger venue or even selling out the Middle East downstairs as an artist.
Well, to be fair, there's been a few. I mean, Palehound, pretty good band, sold some good shows here.
Yeah, I don't mean to sound insensitive. I don't know a whole lot outside of hip hop
No,
in the
no,
city.
no, totally, yeah. Ripe is playing 2 nights at the House of Blues. My friends from Berkeley, another band that we've sort of worked with. But I think, yeah, I mean, there's lots going on in Boston, and the fact that we're able to go into smaller rooms like Once Ballroom and things like that and rent them. Once is like 300 something tickets. They have a 100 cap room upstairs. We'll go in there and we'll take a chance. My friend Artie from Berkeley moved to Brooklyn and has a young budding comedy thing going on, and we reached out to her, and it might do 75 tickets. But in a 100 cap room, it's a great show.
Once?
Yeah, it's a great show. So my buddy Alex Pickert, who works for us and books all of our shows at that venue.
Shout out to Alex.
Alex is a great dude. He's doing a great job. Yeah, we sort of reached out to Artie and made that happen. So I think all we're looking for is we want to know that other people care about it. We want to know that there's a buzz there. It's not about necessarily what we think about your music.
It's business.
It's what other people do. You have to be selling other people, and you sort of have to be selling your fans. And I think a lot of artists, their goal is to sell a manager or to sell a booking agent or to sell me. But I think the main goal should always be getting fans. And there's bands that were mad they don't have a Facebook or they don't have a, like Instagram or they don't have any presence. And of course, yeah, like most bands need that. But there's some bands that just do their own thing and make it work their own way. And we're definitely going to give them a shot. So I don't think people should feel that Boston is a city where things can't happen for you.
I like this.
I
Keep
think
going.
People back in the day, I think, it was a different business. People book shows with telegrams and long distance phone calls.
Flyers.
Yeah, I think people have to have faith in that. There's been a lot of good bands that have come out of Boston. And just in the last few years, it's great to see, Sydney Gish and Future Teens and Wunderbar.
Oh, yeah, you heard of Sydney Gish?
She's fantastic,
She's
man.
just really indie hipster, but she performed at Boston Calling, I believe.
She did, and she killed it. And I think there's something to be said for that I just think you have to do your thing and stay in your lane, and we'll always offer something that no other city offers, is that we have hundreds of thousands of people here that go to college and that are in transition from college and trying to find jobs, and they're all here sort of duking it out. So you have this perfect cross-section that the colleges kind of create for us of different nationalities.
A crossroads.
There it is. That's why he makes the big bucks. You got lots of different demos and lots of different people, and it's not just the people that are from Boston that are here. It's lots of different types of people that are in Boston, and they all like something different. And if you can't sell them here, it's tough to sell it anywhere because I think everybody's here.
Yeah, that's a good point. There's an eclectic mix of different demographics in the city that like totally different music.
Right.
So, what type of steps do you think, like let's say a local band, let's say a local hip hop artist, for you looking down, like you're in the Crossroads office, you're like, all right, we might take a chance on someone like this. They have to have legitimized steps, correct? They have to start with a small venue, go sell at a bigger venue, and it's like, okay, we might be able to take a risk on someone like this because we can see them grinding.
Yeah, that's what I would say. If people are listening to this that are younger artists, or whether you're young or not, and you're trying to make it, I think we're looking for the venue that's the logical next step. If you played a DIY venue that's 50 people and you play it every month and you kill it, let's try 75, let's try 80, let's try 100, let's try 150. And then once you sell that out, let's move. But sometimes
it's gradual most times, or is it one venue to the next?
It's gradual most times, but I think different genres have different patterns. If you're a pop act with radio, it's one single. Mm-hmm. If you're a country act, most country acts start out at like the House of Blues. It's different for different genres. I think metal, there's a lot of bands that might not even sell 1,000 tickets, but they're so consistent and they sell so much merch that they're able to do well. Different structures for different genres, different trajectories and timelines, yeah.